I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. In this tutorial we're going to learn how to do pre-dressed armor mannequins. But before we go and do that, remember, if you like the content, to like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to support the channel, look down in the description. You'll find all the links to do that there, or you can just go ahead and push that join button underneath the video. Alright guys, so we're going to open up the creation kit, and we have here, this is my TAP Gaming Warehouse, or my TAP Warehouse SSE, which you can get on the Nexus. I have an armor mannequin in here on a pedestal. There's another one over here. You can do this with either one of them. But we're going to do the one on the pedestal first, or we're going to do the one on the pedestal anyway. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy all this. This is a working armor mannequin model. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this. And as usual with most of my tutorials, I'll copy things like 2 or 3 times just to make sure they work. Now we're going to move to my tutorial test cell that I have set up here. You might recognize this from my invisible containers tutorial. And we are going to go over here in the corner, zoom in here, and we are going to paste this guy in right here. And use the Z button to raise him up a little bit. Now this armor mannequin base is just a base. If you want to make it a container, we can do that in a separate tutorial. I think I've done that in a separate tutorial, but if people really want to see it done again, I will go ahead and make another tutorial for it. Or you can follow my invisible containers tutorial and put an invisible container right there. But anyway, here's our mannequin that we're going to use, right? So what we're going to do is go over here in the, let's close some of this up so that it's easier to work with. I've been doing a lot of work lately, so here we go. So we're going to go over here and we're going to open up the items here. We're going to open up items and we're going to click on armor. And I think we're going to go ahead and put Dwarven Armor on this guy. We're going to make it so that when you load into the cell, he'll be wearing the armor. So let's go ahead and find, we're going to do Dwarven Armor. Yeah. So what you want to do is just go ahead and highlight each piece, drag it in, drop it there. There is the cuirass and the gauntlets. Drag those in, just drop them into the window. Here's the helmet and the shield. Now it won't work for weapons, but here's the shield. Now if it clips into the floor, just go ahead and see. Just go ahead and raise it up. It doesn't matter if it's a little floaty, if it's floating or anything. Alright, so we've got the armor pieces that we're going to want to work with. Go ahead and turn off your markers by pushing M so that you can select just the armor mannequin here. Okay, we're going to start with the important part of this. So go ahead and we're going to start with the boots. Go ahead, double click. Go to the scripts tab in the reference. And what you want to do is you want to push add. And it usually takes a second for the thing to come up. And you want default. And you're looking for a script called Default link. Default add. Let me find it here. To this one right here. You want default add to link on load script. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to place that on there just like that. And the properties, you open it up, it's force equip, should equip. The script value is, we're going to set that for force equip, and we're going to set this for should equip. Just like that. And then you want to go through and you want to do that with each one of these pieces of armor. Default add to, just like this. And then you have to set the properties every time on them. There's another way you could do it, to where you only have to do this once. Like for instance this, we can duplicate this and do a search and replace, and it takes a second. This is the easy way. Replace one object, and if you open this up, it already has it on there. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get rid of these, and we're gonna do it that way. It's easier. You only have to do it once with one piece. So we're gonna duplicate that helmet, move that over to here, and we'll do a search and replace on it and let it come up. Takes a second. We're going to do the cuirass. There it is. And we'll duplicate that. And we'll do that with the shield. Search and replace. And we're going to grab the shield here. Okay. Now the same thing with the shield. You might just want to just drag it up out of the floor. If it's sticking in the floor, you're going to want to drag it up for sure. Alright, so now we have these armor pieces. Each one of them's got that script on it right there. It's all, and the script's already set since we duplicated it. So you really only have to do the first one, duplicate it, change it to the next piece, and to go all through it. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to open up the boots, and we are going to go to the linked ref tab. Slide this over to the side, move your windows so that you can see what you're trying to link onto, and you're going to go ahead and double click it, choose the reference, choose the mannequin, and push OK. Just like that, and you'll see a line come up. Same thing with each piece of armor. All the way through here. Just like I'm doing here. You just want to link all the armor to the mannequin. Make sure it says Player House Mannequin. And we'll go ahead and do the shield. And the last one will be the cuirass, the actual armor. Alright. So that's all there is to that. We'll go ahead and turn our markers back on. Turn off our lights. And we'll go ahead and save this. And it takes a second to save, obviously. You just gotta wait. Okay, that's taken care of. Now, the idea is, when you load into the cell, the armor mannequin will be dressed in this armor. So let's go ahead and go into game and check that out. Alright guys, here we are in Breeze Home with my test character. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we are going to go to my test cell, which I already have loaded up there, and we're going to zoom into it. So let's go ahead and run over here and see what he's doing. Ah, see there? He's all pre-dressed armor mannequin, and he's ready to go. You can take his armor if you want it, or you can go ahead and put armor into it just like a regular armor mannequin, and that's all there is to it. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and remember, if you guys enjoy the content, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like to support the channel, look down in the description and you will find links to do all of that down there, or you can just go ahead and push the join button on YouTube to join as a channel member. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and remember, until next time, keep your sword sharp, don't be a milk drinker, and always watch the skies, traveler.